Welcome back. As always, before we get started, I want to let you know that you are loved, you are desired, you are appreciated, you are beautiful, you are strong. I see your creativity, your uniqueness, your ingenuity. The world needs it, and the world needs you. Yesterday, if you watched my upload, I was talking about desire. And one of the topics that came to my mind that day was about how people feel the need to change themselves. More specifically for people, this is more so specifically speaking of interpersonal relationships, but people feel the need to change themselves and become someone else to be with somebody. You know, whether it's a partner or be in a group of friends or be accepted by someone externally, people feel the need to change themselves or become someone else to be with that person. You know, the phrase that I likened it to was, who do I have to be with you? And when you ask yourself this, when you're asking yourself these type of questions about who do you have to become or who do you need to change to be for someone else to accept you or embrace you or for a situation to align with you, you've lost. That's the wrong question. You've already lost. You know, a lot of times we get lost in perceptions and ideas of not only who other people are, but what they want, what they like, what they're looking for. In reality, the only thing that you need to change is your perspective of self, how you view yourself, how you talk about yourself. Do you love yourself? Because if you truly loved, you truly appreciated, you truly knew yourself, you could never ask, who do I have to be with that person? If the answer isn't you, then you're asking the wrong question. That's the only answer to it. The only person you need to be or become is you. The only thing you need to find or discover is love for you. It's that simple. Never change yourself. Never seek to conform to what you perceive or what you think someone else likes. In all actuality, the closer you get to self, the more you begin to appreciate yourself and see the value in yourself, the more you begin to discover your talents, your creativity, your beauty, the things that make you you, and the things that make you love you, the more people you attract to yourself inevitably. And if that person doesn't come back and sees this completed form of you, this true self of you, you being you, you loving you, you embracing you, you appreciating you, then chances are that person wasn't meant to be in your life in the first place. Chances are they were simply a reflection of a cycle you needed to overcome. You've evolved past that person. And if that person doesn't evolve, and you two higher selves don't reconnect, then that says enough right there. Even further, the people who will enter your life when you love yourself, when you appreciate yourself, when you see your own beauty, when you do things that fulfill you and make you happy, will be more fulfilling than the person you were chasing. It's an inevitable fact. But this can't happen if you don't begin to truly appreciate yourself. You don't begin to truly love yourself, value yourself, and search for the beauty in you. Search for what fulfills you. Become the person that wants to be with you. Yeah? Do you understand? Are you following? Like, that's the only, if we're all reflections of one another, how can someone else want to be with you if you don't want to be with yourself? If you don't like what you see in the mirror, if you're not happy with the person you are, now how can anyone else be? It's all everything internal everything external that we perceive, this reality that we call life, is simply a manifestation of the internal. So if you're thinking that you don't want to be with you and that you need someone else to make you feel valued or appreciated, or if you need someone else to love you or fill that void in you, then you're simply going to manifest more yearning, more and more an image of someone looking to be fulfilled externally, an image of someone who doesn't love themselves, an image of someone who doesn't fulfill themselves, an image of someone who doesn't appreciate them, an image of someone who doesn't appreciate themselves, an image of someone who doesn't see the beauty in themselves. That's why you'll be drawn to relationships where you don't feel appreciated, where you don't feel like that person finds you attractive, where that person doesn't see you a certain way, or that person doesn't value your time, or they only want to extract certain things from you. You're creating that because you're treating yourself like that. if you're not seeing the love in you and showing it back to yourself, reflecting that inner love back to yourself, if you're not reflecting that beauty back to yourself, that knowledge, that innate uniqueness that makes you you and attracts people to you, if you're not attracted to yourself, then why would the external manifestation be someone that's attracted to you? If you don't find yourself compatible, if you don't see yourself as someone that you're compatible with, if you don't complete yourself and say, oh, I love myself, I can be with myself, I can be with myself, then how can you actualize externally someone who wants to be with you? Because you don't want to be with you. So that's what manifests. So the message here, don't ever ask the question of who do I have to be with someone else. Be you. That's the answer. That's the answer for every question. You, be you, love yourself, actualize yourself, find things that you're passionate about, fulfill yourself, and the rest will follow. Trust me, I've seen it. Everything else will fall in line. All you have to do is be you. You know, if you feel like your time isn't valued, it's because you're not making use of your time and you don't value your time. If you feel like the gestures that you show to someone else aren't valued, it's because you aren't valuing those gestures and you aren't making them for yourself. Self-love is the definition of breaking down this idea of, well, why do people like this type of person? Or why do people like this type? Or why don't they like this type of person? All that's bullshit. The reality of the matter is everyone is attracted to someone who's attracted to themselves. And I don't just mean this superficially. I mean, everyone's attracted to someone who seems like they're doing something with their life. Like, oh, you seem like you're following your dreams, you're following your goals, you're doing things to better yourself, you're putting yourself in awesome positions, like you're doing for self, you're loving yourself, and everyone's going to be attracted to that. In contrast, everyone's gonna be repelled by a person who doesn't love themselves, who doesn't want to be around themselves, who is simply looking to cling on to someone else and try and drain them for that energy, drain them for that fulfillment. Because in reality, that's what it is. Like, it's all manipulation. Regardless of how you perceive your actions, you think, oh, well, I just want to love you. I just want to, be this for you. I just want to give you my life and give you all of my time. No. In actuality, you just want to drain that person. You just want to drain that person of love that you can't provide yourself. You want to drain that person of time that you can't provide yourself. You want to drain that person of validation that you can't provide yourself. So flip the script. Stop seeking external validation, because that's simply a manifestation of you not validating yourself internally. Stop seeking and searching for external love and this romanticized idea of what love is, because that's simply a manifestation of you not loving yourself. It all starts and ends with you. So if you want better, if you aspire for something, it starts with you. Be that. Be what you're aspiring for. Be that love that you're looking for. Be that fulfillment that you're looking for. Be that completion. Be that validation that you're looking for. You don't have to look anywhere else but in yourself, and I guarantee you'll find it. Peace.